Hey everyone, Sarah here. So I'm here to set up week 15 in my productivity system. So my productivity system that you guys see regularly is a paper planner. So I use the Hobonichi, and also I use a little bit of digital based planning, and I use OneNote because that's what the corporate world gives you. So a little bit of context of what's going on this week. I've been home for a couple weeks straight now, so I feel like I've been getting a ton done. It just feels great, to be completely transparent with you. But anyway, so I'm not traveling this upcoming week. I do have some trips in the near future, but for this week, I'm still, remote, working, no travel, and I got a deadline coming up, so I'm spending a ton of time getting that done. And also I'm ramping up, like kicking off another project. So I have a lot of empty space in my calendar this week, which is so nice. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean that I don't have anything to do. It just means that I have like the deep work type stuff to do, like a lot of thinking, planning, that kind of thing. So the month of April, I do a continuous improvement project that's over on my Patreon. I'm working on decluttering for the month of April, spring cleaning. And I am at like 15 bags, and I've posted a ton of stuff, like extra furniture to get rid of. So like definitely making progress. So if you're new here, my name is Sarah, and this is Plan the Grind, and I have taken all the tools that I've learned in the corporate world and I've implemented in my life to help reduce the chaos. So you'll see a little bit of Lean Six Sigma, you see a little bit of strategic planning in here, and that's what this channel is about. So we're gonna get into week 15, so thanks for watching. Bye everyone. Hey gang, Sarah here. So I'm here to set up week 15 in my productivity system, and really this week is just for kind of just going through everything. Some things that I've been working on was this business case that's wrapping up. It's due on the 15th, so like there's been just a ton of work on that. So a lot of activity on that. And what else? Yeah. And just like I redid my goals and objectives, so it's really clear what I'm working on now. And yeah, things are just going. So I'm looking at last week and I'm just checking off all the things that I completed. And for the most part, it was a relatively calm week. We had a birthday, holidays. I started my declutter project, so that was fun. I always love doing my declutter project, frankly. So, what else? I am going through the daily pages now, and I'm just updating my running to-do list. And so I put when I get a new task on during like a meeting, or if I get a phone call, or just like, I don't know, whatever, random stuff gets thrown at you through the day, or like a chat message, I just throw it in the inbox section of my daily page. And then if I do it, I just cross it off. But sometimes I will just put it in there because it's like will take more than a few minutes to do. So I just do it like as I'm kind of going through the day. Anywho, I'm going through and I'm updating the running to-do list here. And a lot of the newer stuff on the to-do list is from the decluttering project. And like, because I wanted to focus on actually just decluttering, not doing all the things that are needed to be done in the room, like hang a shelf and stuff like that. I just wanted to focus on cluttering. So I put it on the to-do list, and I will get to it at some point. And then again, just continuing to run through and update the to-do list. I'm really like loving the fact that this is like looking done. I'm so happy about it because I don't know, I feel accomplished. It's like data validation of me getting done what I need to get done. Maybe that's just me, and maybe it's corny, but I did it. So doing that, and I had some stuff. So I did a lot of the things on my to-do list. I did like in the spring, so like, home maintenance and stuff. So like, the septic tank pump, the water softener treated, the furnace cleaned, the air conditioner service, like all that stuff. So that was a lot of the things I checked off because I had got all those things done. And I try to, I haven't been good about keeping a routine about that. So I'm trying to build like a maintenance system for my house. So I'm not like, oh, I forgot to do that. Oh, I forgot to do that. And then I did list a bunch of stuff on Facebook to get rid of. I'm at like 15 bags. So I'm thrilled about that. So I'm definitely making a lot of progress. I haven't been traveling, so I feel like I get a ton done when I don't travel all the time. So, anywho, setting up my weekly here, and I just like to break up the days. I will say I think I'm also getting a lot done because I've been getting up at like 5:30 every day, and I just start like working or, well, not working, not like working for my full-time job. Like I'll do stuff for YouTube, or I'll, organize my office, or I'll do some of the declutter project and like just putz around, go on TikTok, read, journal. So those like couple extra hours in the morning have been just really, obviously beneficial. Duh. But if you guys were following along for a while, you know that like I just wasn't sleeping. So I just made it a point to start getting up at 5. Like when I wake up, I just get up and I don't try to go back to sleep. And then that puts me in like more of a regular sleep pattern, I think, because I think I was staying up late and then I would sleep late and I was all just screwed up. So I kind of feel like it's under control now. And I do love that tip, and I think it was Tiffany that gave it to me about the letter, now that I have to think about it. So that was kind of fun to do that. All right, so what else? That's my weekly schedule. I don't have a lot on the calendar. I kind of feel like I focused too much on one project last week. This is what this is telling me, because I don't have a lot of stuff going, which means there's not going to be a lot of momentum next week in some of my other projects. So that's my project list right now. I usually look at it on my screen, but I printed it out just so you guys could see it. And as I was doing this, I realized, if you haven't watched my quarterly planning video, so check it out, but I deleted my quarterly plan page in my Gantt chart. I can't believe I did that. I'm so mad at myself right now. So I have to redo that. So I'll probably be watching the quarterly plan again to remember what everything I did. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I can't believe I deleted. I thought I was deleting like a template, but I deleted the actual stupid thing. Oh, so mad at myself. So anyway, so I realized that when I was doing my OneNote section of this. All right, so anyway, enough of my commiserating here. So a couple things for myself. I'm working on my continuous improvement project, is decluttering for the month of April. And I've been tracking my spending, which came from like my money project from, I think that was February, which has been good. But I have spent it a lot, but it's because of the maintenance projects. So like that is it's an outlier, I guess, for spending. So it's not really a big deal. And I did kind of put aside, like budgeted for that. So it's no big deal there. I do have to travel on the weekend next week. That's kind of a bummer, but I'm closing out that big project. So I'm just glad that that's getting done. And then I'm building in my plan the grind time down at the second half of the day, because I want to make sure that, plan the grind means a lot to me. So I want to like make sure I'm accounting for the time that I'm using on it. Because I just want to. Oh yeah. And I was talking about my goals, and then work. So that project I was just talking about, that's due. So that has to be done by Friday, basically. Because we're presenting on it next week. And then family, I want to have family dinner. I feel like we've been very like all over the place lately. And then confirm the Easter plans, and been getting a lot of steps in this declutter project. It's like a workout. So it's been really nice. It's easy to get all my steps in for the day because, well, I'm running up and down the stairs 100 times a day and bringing stuff to the room it belongs, or throwing it out or whatever. So I guess that was a nice little bonus for the spring, getting into that summer shape. Yeah, right. So anywho, all right, what else? So I'm just kind of like looking through the things I got. This is my actual declutter project that I'm doing. So I built that project plan over on Patreon. So check out the link in the description if you're interested in that. And I was just trying to plan out some of the things to declutter this week. And I think I'm going to work on my kitchen, because I don't expect there's going to be a lot of stuff to get rid of. And I only get like so many barrels of trash a week in my town. So my garage is full of like trash that I need to have the trash day catch up on. So I'm going to focus on the kitchen this week, but I did do a lot of the rooms already. And yeah, so I love it. It's like the best feeling in the world. I was going to schedule in like stuff in the morning, but I just think that I like that as me time right now. So I'm not really fully scheduling my morning time in, because sometimes I just have coffee and go on TikTok. And then sometimes I do productive things. Alrighty, so this is my OneNote. This is my weekly index page, and guys, I love this thing so much. I don't think anyone understands how much I love this addition to my productivity system. I just go in and update the table, copy and paste, and then update the dates. And I put links to all like the notebooks or the files or the folders or whatever that I need. And I even started doing it in like my personal life too. So, and it's just so helpful to me, like that 2025 project align. That's like my personal project, because the word of the year for me is align. And then I put obviously my content plan that for YouTube in there, and that's nice because it's just helping me keep track of the videos and what I want to show you all and talk about with you all. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.